Alright, let's see this outfit.
Alright, everybody. I upgraded the armor because it looks cool. It's purple and white.
What in the fucking fuck?
Yeah, girl.
Fuck yeah!
Looking styling. I'll put the specs on the screen right now.
That's a very Geek remix outfit with the purple.
Yes, of course. Who you?
Runa should be here. Where did she get to?
Are you looking for someone?
My cousin Runa. She's off north climbing the hills instead of helping with the catch again.
That sounds like a great quest.
I know, I love how we're like, that's nice.
That
Bye.
sounds like a really interesting and fun quest to do.
Did I thank
Later.
you for bringing the broth?
Yes. Yeah.
Now can I use your boat?
Thane Sunhair gave me guest welcome at Stonebear Hold.
Aye, she sent word.
As a guest, then, may I please borrow your boat?
We would be poor hosts to refuse. The boat is yours. I hope you come back alive.
Alright,
We
let's
can
do
finally
this.
go on the boat.
Let's do it! Let's do it! Let's
Yay,
get on
we
the
get to ride on a boat and
Woo!
sail across the ocean! Woo!
Rowboat. Oh, we don't get to actually...
Be on the boat. Stacey, do the rap song anyway!
I'm on a boat, motherfucker. Take a look at me. Straight floating on a boat on the deep blue sea.
We did
Busting
it!
5 knots, wind whipping on my coat. You can't stop me, motherfucker, cause I'm on a boat.
We did it!
This island stinks of dog and blight and just sad. How does it smell sad?
It's the spirits, darling. They're projecting sorrow and eliciting your most tragic memories in return.
Make them stop. It's my head, demons. You're not invited.
Oh,
Yeah?
ladies' night, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Do 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 do.
Everybody's in their best armor.
Yeah, we're going out tonight. You know it.
Look for information on Inquisitor Ameridan.
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 Shivers right up in there. Not living and not right.
I'm telling you, Sarah knows some shit. Without knowing she knows it.
Dreaming.
What the fuck?
I don't know. There's maybe a lot of people died here? Maybe it's
Wait.
Ameridan. Why?
I thought I heard someone whispering for a second. Sorry. But yeah, this is probably like, remember that town that we were in?
Yes, I was just gonna say where he flooded it and killed everybody.
Who opened the Fade Rift. Okay, I
We
mean...
should deal with the rift. This area will not be stable until it is gone.
Do you think Ameridan killed everybody?
Ameridan was probably a dickhead.
Alana slept. I slept. To find him in dreaming. But the blood. She's gone. Talana wanted to reach Ameridan again. One more time. But she couldn't. I couldn't. I died. I tried to stay, but only pieces came through. You opened the sky for the rest of me.
This is a lot to take in. Another Fade thing.
This is going to be the Fade all over again. Do you know where Ameridan is?
Ameridan. Yes. Inquisitor. Beloved. She came with Ameridan to hunt the dragon.
The dragon.
Huge. Power like none had seen. It came from the mountains with the Avar. Towns fell. All dead. One last favor for Emperor Draken. Slay the Avar dragon. Save Orlais.
So she's saying that she went to sleep to find him. So she's like went into the fate basically to
Yeah.
find him. And then there was too much blood, so I'm thinking blood magic.
Yeah.
Why was this covered up?
There are no records of a dragon, so he must have killed it. And died doing so.
Yes. If he had lived, he would have found her. Me. But he didn't. And no one ever knew.
Wait, what? So
They fought at the shore. Spirits and magic. Cold. So cold. How I found her. How she found us.
if we're talking about Mythal,
They
I'm
rested here. Then up the river. Metal spires. A way to stop the dragon. Then Talana returned here, alone, to wait for him. Forever waiting. Dreaming. Then dead.
So basically, went into the Fade looking for him and then wandered until she died.
I'm wondering what, I wonder if this dragon is going to be a great dragon instead of a high dragon. And yes, it's different. I'll explain in a moment, everybody.
We'll find Ameridan. You don't have to wait here anymore.
Thank you. It was hard. She went a long time ago. I stayed because she asked.
So I,
Her things are there. She wanted them found.
okay, I think the reason why this spirit is here and saying I and she is because spirits emulate the dead and they're never actually that person. But the person who died probably asked that spirit to be her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the spirit's like, I, me, her, me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I think it's here basically just being like a marker for where this person died, so that like when somebody comes along, they can tell the story and be like, this is who died here. Here are her things. Essentially, I have served my purpose.
You
You know?
seeing this? Aegis of the Rift ability. Let it be known that the bearer, Inquisitor Ameridan, commander of the Seeker of Truth, travels to the Prospect Basin on the official request of His Divine Majesty Cordelius Dracon, Emperor of Olay. Ooh, I forget which. I think. Upon business vital to the safety and security of the Most Holy Empire, and that he and those who travel with him are to be afforded every service, rendered every assistance, and extended every courtesy in the efforts to protect Orlesian lives from the threats of both magical and mundane. Make her watch over him, Cordelius Dracon the First. I think Cordelius Dracon was the first Emperor of Orlais. I could be wrong. I'll put some information on the screen, but I'm pretty sure he was the first Emperor.
Everything all right, my dear?
No, did you see that?
I mean, were you paying attention, Vivian?
I know, right?
No, I was fixing my nails. What happened? Something about ghosts?
Something about ghosts or something. Are we leaving yet?
I don't like it here.
I brought wine for a picnic.
Turn the veil into magical shield. I will replace one of these awesome abilities. Whee! So, speak with Professor Kendrick. Oh, god damn it!
There's more dudes.
Oh, he's still... okay, he's right there. Launch boat! Go all the way the back of the fuck over here!
Well, we get to ride the boat again and not see it.
Oh, cool. Okay, so I can do that now.
Yeah. I'm still kind of bummed that we don't actually get to ride the boat.
I know, that's kind of like...
Like, what's the point? You know? It's like teleporting.
We really built the boat up a lot in our heads, and
Yeah.
I'm still pretty upset about it.
Sorry about that, guys. I mean, like, we just, you know, we had this whole image for what
The boat was
the
gonna
boat
be
was
like...
gonna be.
Oh, by the way, so they're saying that this dragon is like way more powerful than other dragons. So I have to assume that this dragon was probably a great dragon. And great dragons are different from high dragons in that they're actually intelligent, like, and they can speak, like, in languages. And
as opposed to just being mindless beasts.
Mindless
or not
beasts.
mindless, but...
So all the other dragons that you fight in this game are not great dragons. Great dragons are what people assume to be the old dragons of the Devinter gods. And, they were intelligent and were able to do things. I assume that what makes something different from a great dragon to a high dragon is when somebody does something magical to a high dragon.
Like Corypheus making it into an archdemon because he's corrupted.
So, like, Corypheus took his corrupted Darkspawn soul and put his soul into a regular high dragon, and that turned that into an archdemon. Even though archdemons are only supposed to be old Tevinter gods. So I assume that the way you make a great dragon become intelligent and be able to speak and do more magic is when you put some sort of soul inside of it. Anyway, well, that's what I think. Either way, it's probably a great dragon, and great dragons can talk. And no, we haven't looked ahead, so we don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, well, you better just hope that this dragon's gonna talk now, because...
Otherwise, I'm gonna look like an asshole.
Well, yeah, and you've built up this, like, awesome dragon in our head. This could be, like, a total letdown for the boat and the dragon.
First of all, we thought we were gonna be able to sail on a boat, and then the dragon didn't talk, so where are we?
So, like, what the fuck was the point of this DLC anyway?
I should be a writer, and I'd be like, no, guys, the dragon needs to talk, okay? Really? I have to take the boat. I have to take the boat back. Great. The loading boat. That's just so not interesting.
All right, Professor.
Are you guys ready to hear about belts and buckles?
Yeah.
May I help you?
Where is he?
Inquisitor?
He's right there.
A spirit on the island held the memories and possessions of Ameridan's lover, a woman named Ghilan'nain. It told us that Ameridan was here on orders from Emperor Draken himself, and where he went next.
Trust his dimples. I may have received tenure from that sentence alone. Ameridan had a lover. Ghilan'nain, you say. The Inquisitor's Lady Mage. There was such debate over whether she existed. And there were orders? This was a request from Draken? This changes everything.
Wow.
Alright, I'm sorry. I cannot listen to this guy talk about boring shit. I'm sorry.
When I helped the Avar at Stone Bear Hold, we learned that the Jaws of Hakkon once bound their god's soul to a beast. According to the spirits, the dragon Ameridan faced was powerful and accompanied by hostile Avar.
You believe they could be one and the same? That would mean... Of course! Of course! Brilliant! 800 years ago, the Second Blight threatened a weak Orlais. A perfect time for the Avar to attack. This Avar god dragon could have endangered the Elysian Empire had Ameridan not stopped it.
And?
That explains why he would accept such a dangerous mission. And likely how he died.
Oh my god, guys, this supports my Dragon Keys theory. Just saying. Just saying.
What?
Yeah, because in my Dragon Keys theory, I said that they bound souls to dragons. So, obviously, this one small detail confirms everything, obviously.
Confirms that they're keys to Oblivion?
Yes! I'm just saying that my thought that what makes a dragon special is putting a soul in there. I called that months ago. Just say, guys, I called that like 3 months ago. So, I mean, there's proof. It's just like, I'm a genius. It's just saying, I'm the smartest person in the whole world.
But Corypheus, we knew Corypheus did that, so...
I know, but nobody else made the connection. Nobody else made the connection. It was me. I'm the only smart person in the whole world. Stacey too. And I'm just, I'm really excited right now. I'm very excited because I'm obviously taking one small piece of information and exaggerating it to an entire elaborate series of events that I think happened. all real.
How bad would it be if the contemporary Jaws of Hakkon bound their god to a dragon again?
With Orlais still recovering from the Civil War and the Mage-Templar conflict, not to mention the scattered rifts and remnants of Corypheus' forces still causing trouble, a high dragon given malice and magic by an Avar god spirit could, hypothetically, destroy much of Orlais. At least, I hope that was hypothetically.
You're not concerned about the literal existence of an Avar god?
Not particularly. If the Jaws of Hakkon once bound their god to a dragon, it is likely just a powerful spirit. That isn't to downplay the important cultural significance to the Avar, but magic does not equate godhood.
Solus.
Every blight comes from the old gods, which are also dragons corrupted by some outside influence.
We knew that,
Sometimes I
though,
wonder if
Mari.
we really know what we mean by gods.
You're like freaking out over here, but I don't understand how this is like something we didn't know already.
I knew it, but no, I mean, I'm just like, obviously I'm looking for ways to like validate my insane like alternate universe.
Yeah.
So I want it to be like, obviously I'm gonna be like, yes, so I was right. They're talking to me, obviously.
Ah.
I know it's completely unreasonable, but can you just let me? Can you just let me, Stacy? Just let me. Like,
I feel like I need to start coming up with some
History
harebrained crazy
forgot
theories.
about an attack by a giant magic dragon. You want something done right? The spirits said to follow the river to the north, and something about spires or spikes.
Up the river, the scouts have had trouble with Hakkonites up there. I'll continue my research, but for now, your guess is as good as mine.
Now what?
What do you need me to do next, Professor?
That spirit on the island said something about Ameridan going upriver to, some place with spires? While you search upriver, I'll continue studying these buckles.
Ah!
That, sounded better in my head.
Yeah,
oh, you're
I bet
so
it did.
boring. Oh, I don't want to know any of this. You're so boring.
I'll speak with you later.
Like, I mean, I love that they give their characters all of this.
This is fun to do on my own, but I can't. Guys, like, it's always so much.
It's like, well, and I just, like, I wouldn't feel good about, like, having everybody listen to this and being like, what did you study at university? And he's like, oh, well, I loved looking at potions and belt buckles. And you're like, ugh,
God! Why does Scout Harding like you?
Well, and it's like, no, it's not Scout Harding.
Scout
Is it?
Harding likes him.
Oh, I thought it was his assistant. But it's like, you know, when you're, like, at a party and you're making small talk with people and you're like, so, like, what do you like to do? And they're like, oh, I don't know.
Look at belt buckles.
And they're like, yeah, I just, like, I don't know. I go to work and then I don't know. I like to watch television. And you're like, that's great. Anything interesting? And they're like, oh, I love those, like, antique shows on the History Channel. And you're like, sweet. Goodbye.
I'm just hoping that, like, when we see this dragon, the dragon's gonna be like, yes, Mari. Hello. I'm a great... Hello, Mari. You were correct. Great dragons are created by putting souls inside of them, which it tangentially confirms that, yes, the elven god had portions of their souls put inside the great dragons.
Well, but here's my question. Like, if we already knew that Corypheus did that...
The thing is, though, most people didn't know that because it's just a thing that Solus says when you're walking down a path.
Oh.
Most people didn't actually realize that. Solus just goes... Someone goes, hey, what happened there? And Solus is like, oh, he probably put his soul in there. It's never really, like, where they, like, point to Solus and they're like, what happened? And Solus is like, this is what happened. It's, like, heavily implied.
Yeah. You know what that means then, right?
Yeah, whenever Solus says probably, he means yes.
No, it actually means that when you say things, they make so much sense to me that I just accept it as something that happened in the game and was already confirmed.
You were like, Mari, they already said that in the game. I'm like, but no, they didn't. And you're like, it's
and
obvious.
I'm like, Mari, it's obvious. Everybody already knew that.
And I'm like, not everybody. No. Well, first of all, I would like to give Stacy credit in saying that there were going to be dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And there
Called
were.
it.
That's actually like a really good.
Who would have thought, right?
Yeah, people are like, they're not dinosaurs. I'm like, okay, but are you looking at them? Because they are, so.
Because they are actually dinosaurs. Thank you. Dun 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 dun
Da 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 da.
Wouldn't it be really cool if they did some sort of like Lord of the Rings, Jurassic Park mashup, like as the intro to the Jaws of Hakkon?
Yes!
DLC,
yes!
where they did it like with like the strings and everything and making it sound.
Instead of just like walking in and Scott Haring's like, hey, and you're like, okay, well.
Oh, are we going backwards?
No, we're following the river because we need to follow the river and look for spires.
Yeah, but I must have gotten.
This is a very exciting quest.
I know I must have gotten turned around though. I thought we were going the other way.
Nah, we're good.
Okay.
We're following the river. It's very exciting. You know what I really miss? Solus, because he was my healer mage.
Oh, bummer.
He was the one spec'd into healing.
You know what I really miss? Solus, because he's a dick.
I miss that he would constantly like lead me on and then tell me no. I love how cool all this shit is, but I have no context to what
it is.
It is. I mean, I know that this is going to be something important, but they're not giving me any material to give feedback on right now. And I don't know. I swear to God, this dragon better fucking talk to me.
Yeah.
Oh my God. If this dragon talks, I'm going to be so excited.
You mean if it talks to you or if it just talks in general?
Just talks in general. Well, yes, to me. Hello, Mari of Geek Remix.
I know, I don't want you to get yourself, too psyched up for that. I think that might be a tall order.
Oh,
to get it to say your name.
I have some cool trivia for Great Dragons. The reason why Alistair is special is because his like great grandfather or whatever, King, I forget his name. He wanted to be like super powerful, so he went around and he found a woods witch, aka Mythal,
aka Flemeth Mythal. Yes.
It could have been one of Flemeth's previous incarnations,
yeah.
But basically, like a super long time ago, he finds a woods witch. Yes, it's who we think now is Flemeth.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh no, just come over here and drink this great dragon blood." And the great dragon's like dying. And
what?
Where are we going?
Towards the thing. See?
The great dragon's dying, and he's like, "All right, I'll drink it to be super pop."
Just like the friendly spirit said.
Shut up, Sarah.
Right.
You're interrupting.
So Stacy's very interested in this story. So I can't remember. He gave Flemeth something. I remember it being important, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, there's somebody over there. And he gave Flemeth something, and she's like, "Okay, drink this dying great dragon's blood, and it will protect you." And you become a Reaver, basically. And then all his descendants now have the power of great dragons inside of them.
Yes.
And great dragons now can't attack any of the Ferelden kings because they have the blood inside of them.
Interesting. Wouldn't you think it would get really diluted after a certain point?
I think it's because it's magic.
Because it's magical?
It's because it's magical. It doesn't get diluted.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't really matter why.
Whoa! Goodbye.
And so that is why, and that is why I think when Fiona became pregnant with Alistair, it cleansed her of the taint.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know that there's a lot of like birth magic and mother magic in the world, and I think that's because of Flemeth / Mythal, because Mythal has been putting her hands in basically everything.
Yeah.
So I think that's the reason. And plus Flemeth was involved in the whole giving the Alistair's family that power.
I'm trying to like...
Half of that is a theory and half of that really happened. But no, I know for sure that the king drank the great dragon blood. I know for sure that it was Flemeth.
Yeah.
But I'm not for sure why Alistair's mother was cleansed of the taint.
Pretty much if anybody talks about a wood witch, they're probably talking about Flemeth because she's had her...
it's pretty... I'm very sure that it was Flemeth. And Fiona loses her, like, Darkspawn taint at the same time that the architect is messing with her. But I think that's, like, a red herring because she also gets pregnant around the same time. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, what's more likely? The architect fucking around and then not knowing why, or ancient magic that Flemeth put down? Because I feel like Flemeth is like, she makes plans that don't take effect for like hundreds of years.
Oh, definitely.
I think...
Well, because she knows she's going to be around to see it. She has every excuse to play the long game.
Exactly. I think she does little things that she knows are going to come into play, not even anywhere close to being that at that moment.
Yeah.
She'll do
definitely.
it hundreds of years in it. Oh, this guy's big.
I mean, Flemeth can see the future, right?
I don't think she can see the future. I think she's just really smart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like she would be able to see some things.
I also think that she probably manipulated Solus into doing the things that he did. Mm-hmm. Definitely. All right, you guys.
Whoa.
Calm the fuck down.
Do you think that she manipulated? I don't.
She wouldn't. She would never ever like take over. She would never like take over his mind, but she definitely would manipulate him.
I don't think she told him to give away the orb.
I think.
Because that doesn't benefit her in any way.
I think it did. Yeah, it did.
How?
Because oh, I know. I think it helps her open the Alluvian. Because remember at the end of the game, she's touching an Alluvian, and it's huge, and it's her and Solus's Alluvian, because there's a wolf on the left and a dragon on the right.
But she dies, so where did she go?
Okay, she actually, in the developer notes, I don't know if you saw this or not, she has a plan that she's actually going to put her soul away for Morgan to come find later.
Interesting.
Not Flemeth, but Mythal did.
Mythal, yeah.
And Flemeth, you know, she's been alive for a long time, I'm sure.
Yeah, Flemeth is like,
you know,
whatever.
She's had her time. I mean, that's fair, right?
But I don't think, I mean, like...
Thank you. My phone's...
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, guys.
Your phone was recording our conversation and then spit it back at us?
My phone was like, do you hear how crazy you sound?
Mari, I'm sorry, this is crazy. There are no developer notes that state that Mythal put her soul away, and even so, that doesn't really benefit her in any way. I mean, it's like, well, yes, she had a plan if that happened, but I don't think that that's, like, something that she would orchestrate to happen. Do you know what I mean?
What, being killed?
Yeah.
I
don't think it's good or bad for her.
No. There actually were developer notes. If you go through the data files, it says Mythal knows that Solus is coming to kill her, and it's a part of her plan. It says right there inside the thing.
No, I'm talking about the orb.
Oh, the orb. I don't know what's up with that.
I think that Mythal is one of those people that, like, she has a plan for everything. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, she had a backup plan in case something happened.
Like, in case something happened. But I don't think that... I think that Solus... He was like...
He messed it up, and she's like, God damn it.
And she's like, God fucking damn it. Alright, now I have to give up this body, I guess. After I finally got it looking all hot.
I finally had it on point. Do you know how long I had to live with that fucked up hair?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Exactly. And then she finally got that, like, dragon, like, crown.
Do you know how long it took me to figure out how to get this hair to work?
You know they don't have hairspray here, right? Right?
And now I'm going to have new hair. I don't know how Morgan's hair works. She always keeps it in a goddamn bun.
She's going to have perkier boobs, though.
Yeah, there we go. The Ascension of Ghilan'nain. Ghilan'nain kept herself apart from the people. She used her power to create animals none had ever seen. The skies teemed with her monsters, the land with her beasts. Andruil hunted them all, and after a year of killing, approached Ghilan'nain with an offer. The gods would share their power with Ghilan'nain, but only if she destroyed her creations, for they were too untamed to remain among the people. Ghilan'nain agreed and asked for 3 days to undo what she had made. On the first day, she struck down the monsters of the air, except those she presented to Andruil as a gift. On the second day, she drowned the giants of the sea, except those in deep waters, for they were too well wrought, and pride stopped her hand. On the third day, she killed the beasts of the land, except the Hala, whose grace she loved above all else. This is how Ghilan'nain was made youngest of the gods.